Lucchini, you caught me. Just testing out the Twitch, seeing if I actually logged in for a change. Hey, what's going on, guys? How we doing out there? Happy Wednesday. Here we are. Nice, another hump day. Yeah. Yeah, so unfortunately, because I'm actually logged into Scary Robot Games with like a capital SRG, so my score actually went down to like 50. So I gotta figure out a way to like log back out and log in. It's a German holiday today. Oh, awesome. That's cool. So you got the day off then, just relaxing. Yeah, I don't remember what relaxing is like. Right in the dirt. That's not the direction you want to go. Lucina, what's going on, buddy? How you doing today? Well, you must be doing well if you got the day off. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce it. I'll just butcher it. Yeah, translates to day of work, and when it's when we don't go to work. There's some logic there. Yeah. Awesome. So actually, I think I'll start with a little celebratory trip around. So at this point, I believe I have everything functioning correctly. We will test that right now. So, doing well. Doing well. Thank you for asking. All right. So, let's see. You know what? I might as well turn some audio on because we don't have music playing here yet. Let's see, do we have? Yep. Okay, there is audio there. Okay. So, I'll play legit. I'll actually go around to all the different things. Placeholder. Placeholder is gone. If you hear placeholder now, that means I missed something. So at this point, all the audio should be replaced. For example, oh wait, over here. For example,
this crowbar might come in handy.
Now he's holding no crowbar, but it's a yeah, progress, right? Here you go.
The access panel requires a special key to open it.
Yeah.
It's broken and leaking lubricant oil. That stuff is really slippery.
Just not the same, right? Oh, you did? Okay, you're finally above them. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Now you got a commanding lead. Although Killer Tofu's going to show up and he's going to just go nuts now.
It's Robot's battery pack.
Alright, so we got the battery pack. I'll just go ahead and actually go through
there's nothing useful
everything,
in there.
make contact with everything. Double check. Oh, yep, we got one pile over there. I missed that one.
Nah, there's nothing useful in there.
So, the next big task
I need to reattach his battery pack.
We'll be being able. Whoa, what happened there? What the heck? Oh, crap. That's my fault. Remember, I was doing that test yesterday for the for the scanner, which I removed from the scene, so it's complaining about that. Let me remove that right now. So that's cutscene, exterior. That was examine robot. Wow. That was very poor of me to leave that sitting in there. Let's see. Yeah, delete me puzzle. That's what we want to get rid of this. The thing says delete me. We will delete. And is that everybody? Yeah, that's everybody. Cool. Okay. Alright, so we'll jump back in and do the expedited version since we know the other stuff is working. So, Lucine, did you do anything fun for your day off or just kind of kick back and relax? I'd say watch Fallout, but you already finished that. Oh, yeah. So, Killer Tofu's not here yet. You wanna talk details before he shows up? I mean, spoiler free if possible, but, you know, do what you gotta do. Really? You do? Okay. Had you crying? Oh, okay. That's an interesting reaction. The games I've never played. Yeah, I own virtually all of them, but same thing. I've I don't think I've actually fired up one of them.
This crowbar might come in handy.
Coop is listening in. Which part is that? Oh,
It's
so-
Robot's battery pack.
Gotcha. Yeah, I liked it,
Nah, there's nothing useful in there.
but I don't know. It's kind of a strange tone for me. I mean, I think I said this before, but I thought it was a lot better than Halo. But considering
The
my
ship.
low opinion of Halo,
It
the fact that
has
I've not
no
even finished the new season of Halo, that just show annoys me like crazy. I just some
there's the
parts of it, some of
manual
the
control.
characters, I wasn't a big fan of, but I mean, I thought it improved. I kind of like where it went, but Walton Goggins is the highlight for me. But I mean, I adore the dude. I think he's amazingly a fun character, and he could have taken what was easily a cardboard villain and just absolutely just
Hey, that worked.
made it unwatchable. But and I love the backstory for
It's
oh yeah,
a
like you're
key.
talking about. Yeah,
The tag
you're
says
talking
it's
about
for a
Coop.
laser
Yeah,
drill
when he's
panel.
listening to her and he makes that realization. But he wasn't a fan of Maximus. Yeah, but in the last few episodes he improved so much. Yeah, he had an arc to go through, and he was so soft in the beginning that it was, he needed to shift sooner, in my opinion. It ended up being more like and here, it was the opposite. He thought he got worse as episodes went on. Yeah. Alright, what am I doing here? What have I got? Oh, wait. Let me go back in. But, yeah, I'm trying to even remember.
It's one of Robot's spare claws.
Yeah, I don't know. It was really enjoyable, but I guess I had more hopes for it being better. But I'm picky on my sci-fi anyways, which is a tough thing to be considering how most sci-fi shows are just dreck. Okay, so alright, so let's test this out. We did the first puzzle. If you remember before, I was not allowed to actually play them. I had to skip them, otherwise things would break. But now we should be
That
golden.
unlocked it. I
Let's
need
see
to
if I'm right
manually
along here.
release the control valve to get the oil to flow out.
Yeah, okay. So far so good. Yeah, there it is. Oops. That's not it. It's this one, and then this one, and then this one. Second to last, and we're done. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Wow, it's really flowing.
and I totally agree with that. I mean,
need to
it's
collect
weird
the oil with
because
something.
I get so
Okay,
frustrated
I'll
with
turn the oil
shows that
back
will
off for
like
now.
quantify it as sci-fi, and that's because somebody has a watch, that has a hologram above it, and it's like, yeah, it's sci-fi. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I mean, especially considering you had like that kind of quasi-zombie element and in the middle of it. Like there was one of the two doofuses that was in that rundown store or whatever it was, the storage store. Yeah, he was actually a recurring character on Reservation Dogs, and yeah, he's a character. Just as soon as you see him, he has that look that but yeah, he does that doofus character very well. Alright, I'm gonna try my best to do this for real without looking at my cheat sheet.
The claw isn't attached correctly. I need to reconnect the wires.
Yeah, I don't know if you ever saw Reservation Dogs, but yeah, he was on there. Alright, so I think Is it the blue that we skip? Good. Okay, so that's everybody. Now let's, oops. Try swapping green and yellow. Nope, that was worse. Green goes back. Yeah, I gotta refine this interface. That's pretty bad. So, yellow. Yeah, it should hang with whatever one you swap it out as. Oh, interesting. So yellow is the correct one. Okay. Yellow, and then we'll try red here. Green here. Oh, okay, so we know orange is incorrect. There it is. You love the robot? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he was very funny. He's like, "Oh, stand still. Would you just please stand still for a second?"
I can't reach it from here.
All right. And then I had a bug where the bucket would actually disappear. Now we can collect the bucket. I guess for me, a part of it was also, it seemed like some of the humor was a little too broad considering the subject matter. You know, I mean, it's like, to me, it's sort of kind of gotten that limbo state where it either needs to be full on like Galaxy Quest level of over the top humor, or the humor should be more contextual and less like broad comedy. But I mean, that's my take on it. I wonder if I put a reflection on that. I wonder if that would actually reflect the environment in kind of a cool style. I was thinking about that. All right. Of course, missing all sound effects right here, but we'll fix that later. Oh, yeah, we need the claw. The main character is from a vault where they are trained to be good people. Yeah, I mean, you know, and I get that. I mean, it's the whole fish out of water story, you know. Yeah, but that's part of it. But I mean, there's also, I don't know. I mean, because there's such dire situations, you know, that it was just a weird tonally in my book that I don't know how in my book I don't think it shifted well between let's be serious for a little while and oh, let's go borderline campy for a while. Yeah. Alright, oh, so I gotta power this up, and I think what I want to do here is, the way I had in my notes, but I ran out of time and didn't get a chance to do it, is combine these. So at this point, if you attach this, it just charges it, but I want this to actually be another mini puzzle. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I think it's already gotten the green light for a second season. Alright, so now, and then this should be the end. Here we go.
Danger, danger, Will Robinson.
And then we go into, there's the demo, which unfortunately never got to see the light of day at the convention last weekend because we had too many bugs. Oops. Let's see, anything I care about here? The object has been destroyed. Yeah, errors saying that object destroyed I don't care about. Inactive or destroyed. That's fine. Ignore those. And then we have Dune 2, which is just Dune 1, but slightly worse, really. I think I like 2 better. Yeah. Well, comes to the speaker, so it's a little tinny. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a little long. Some of the sequences seemed a little bloated for me, but it feels interesting, outdated. Well, I mean, the subject matter is super outdated. But no, I enjoyed it. I mean, for a movie that's what, like 2 hours and 40 minutes long, it kept me pretty well engaged. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go to the mat. I mean, not like The Expanse. I don't think I've ever talked about the TV series Expanse before, but yeah, greatest sci-fi series of all time. Well, right behind Lost in Space, of course. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a new series actually. I don't think all the episodes have come out yet. And basically all the things I didn't like in the movie because the book was written in the 60s. Yeah, you can't get around that, I mean, technology today versus then, I mean, so it's going to have that dated feel unless they sort of break away from the actual original content. But all right, so as I demonstrated, this entire section now is very playable. So what I think I want to play with today is, if possible, I want to start the wheels turning on this guy, this puzzle, which, because he has the little waveforms, I think I want to do a little synchronization kind of puzzle. And we're going to use it twice. One time where we do it, oh shoot, wait, no, yeah, because it's draining the battery. Let me think. Yeah, and then one time where we do it here to synchronize, so it actually reverses the energy flow and goes into the battery. And the second time, the robot will kind of power it back up using its own power, sacrificing some of its own power to get it back up to speed, so they can use it along with the satellite dish and robot's abilities to triangulate where the batteries have gone off to. So the energy cells that they have to try and retrieve so they can power up the ship. So I might as well work on that. I think what I want to do is I was looking in my own selection of assets that I am fortunate enough to own. Let's see. Seeing yet another white. There you go. The accent sucked? That's interesting. So, interesting. The time skips are so weird. Like Paul going this mission across the desert. He already immediately helps him, and then the trip is complete. Yeah, it's funny because it's like we feel like we have to progress the story along, but it's like, well, there's plenty of moments that go on for quite some time, Okay, interesting. Huh. I didn't really focus on that, so I can't say one or the other, but so yeah, I wouldn't argue that. Funny, but like intentionally or unintentionally. All right, so here's like the line plugins that I have access to. The guy was like, oh, it has? It's already become a, oh, nice. Okay. That's great. Because, yeah, we can never have too many memes. All right. So I have a line, which is cool. It's good for making that kind of stuff, but I don't think it actually has ability to do thickness. Let's see. Because it looks more like just, yeah, maybe it does do thickness. Line widths and joints. Yeah, maybe it does. But, I mean, if it does splines, if I can animate splines, then we should be good. Let's see. Yeah, maybe. All right. So that's a possibility. This one I was looking at. This one actually might be cool as well. Yeah, and for the record, I did not pay $85 for it. I got it in some very generous bundle, thankfully. I can't remember the last time I paid a significant amount of money for a single plugin. How big is this bad boy? Patch 25 meg. Yeah, you know what? Let's pull the trigger on this one. I think we'll go ahead and just try and grab this bad boy. Spline mesh deform. So I'm going to grab that one. And let's see what that looks like. Let's see. Actually, Megafires might not be bad either. Megafires might be a good choice. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. What have I got? Megafires, although that might be a bit overkill. Spline deform. I think I'm going to start with this one. Nothing else, just because Megafires I think is pretty huge too. It is, I know it's only 48 meg. I take that back. I'm going to start with this bad boy. We'll see if that'll do something good for us. But yeah, the key thing, I just reached out to my programmer, Richard. The next key thing now is that if I'm powering up Robot, now we get to the point where we get to control Robot. So that we don't have integrated yet. And that's just a matter of it's a matter of switching the player controls, which Richard, my programmer, was saying that is really manageable, which is great news. It's modular enough that we should be able to switch between them, but that's just not set up yet. So in the meantime, I will try and take on this. No, we're not. Yeah, we're skipping that crap. You're not doing that. I'm so glad that Unity allows you to at least bypass that. Back in the day, man, it just happened. You know, and your entire project got just absolutely destroyed by just loading a stupid plugin, and there's no undo. You know, you just had to hope that you had a backup somewhere. All right, so else 40. All right, let's see what this does. Unless there's something in that package manager that requires something installed, and if it errors out, then back to the trash can it goes. Here you go. Wait for it. Okay. Hey, no errors, right? Yep, we're good. Okay. Shoot, where did I say it was? Getting so many plugins put in here. Let's see. Spline, mesh deformers, followers, media. Okay, so where's the demos? No demo? Scenes. Alright, so City Road, crowd, events, projection, tank track. Save that. Oh, we got all the materials. Let's fix that. So let's go into here and we'll just say, oops, wrong button. Materials, and we want that just for him. Grab all these guys. Use guys. Rendering. Materials. Convert. Proceed. And like magic. Okay. So what does this do? Oh, there it goes. Actually, that's kind of cool. That you know what? This goes on Robot, because right now I just have a primitive UV texture that slides, but to have like real, yeah. Well, I have one. I have a tank that, you know, talks like a human, like you said. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. Don't know if that's totally helpful for what I'm doing. Let's see. So these are the pieces. See if we can figure out the deformers. I get the feeling I'm not going to figure this out. This isn't going to be like just a simple one and done. Just plug it in, you're good. Oh, maybe. Let's see what this does. Interesting. So you have branches. Let's see. Edit. No. File. No. Node. I don't know how to select a node. If I even can. Wait, does it like change my... Interesting. It's like it's changing my ability to zoom in. Huh, look at that. That's kind of cool. Okay, so it's like 4 separate pieces. You know what? This might actually work really well. Because I can create just a regular spline curve that fluctuates based on the way you control the knobs. So, that's pretty awesome. Trying to think how it would work in terms of it like going across the screen. I guess if I had 2 of them and they just sort of like went in tandem. Let's see. Not like the random errors coming up here. Asset terrains. That's weird. Okay. So it's complaining about a terrain for a scene that's not even being loaded or accessed, and it's just kind of going, yeah, glitch. Okay, glad I'm not messing with that scene. Alright, so let's check out the documentation. It's probably going to be a little too heady just to sit there and kind of pick away in front of you guys. So... let's see, debugging area, extrude. So, yeah, this is just a breakdown of the manual. Doesn't look like it's an actual tutorial, though, does it? Alright, so not quite as helpful as I would like it to be for a beginner. Scenes, here we go. Plain mesh. Excuse me. Alright, what does this do? Oh, I guess it just contours these guys to the mesh. Okay. Yeah. Not what I need anyways. To mesh. That's kind of cool. Oh, there it is. So if we grab this guy, how do I select something? Branch? Type? Nope. Node. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. It looks sophisticated. It looks a little too complex just to jump in here and try and figure it out. So, don't know if there's any other better alternative. Megafires, I'm sure, is going to be complex as hell. Alright. So I'm not going to remove this. I'm going to keep the plugin here, but let's see. You know what? I guess what I could do, go back into the intro cave. And now that I finally got a handle on how the keyboard input, just the gameplay input was working, I might try and tackle that one. That one I might have a better shot of making some headway here. So if we come here, go intro cave, like so. Don't save. Let me close this once it loads. Alright, we're good there. Good there. Okay. But yeah, it is kind of cool to see how easy it is, you know, that, so, what I was talking about specifically is, go back in Aftermath for a second. ¿Dónde está Mr. Roboto? There he is. Yeah. So right now I have like some quasi geo here, but I mean, as you can see, it's just kind of faked, you know, and it just, the way the tracks move is with a just a UV that slides. But it'd be kind of cool to have that as pure geo. Might be overkill. I mean, I forgot. I thought I just has a texture, but I do have a little geo sticking out there. So, and I have it timed nicely. I have it dialed in so when the robot moves, it actually goes in sync and works pretty nicely there. So, I may or may not do that. That might be just a little too much. Okay. Let's go back. Alright. So, what I did is I did undo all that crap I did. I was kind of breaking it in terms of... Oh, let me mute that. Tell you what, we will go back to focused so I can show some stuff. Alright, so if we go manual, there. So the key update is the fact that I put it back to where it was, so we put that, and of course he's still flipping away. We'll fix that here shortly. But yeah, so the climbing the ladder kind of stuff, right? That needs to be all in one. Well, low-hanging fruit. Let's start with putting Will on that ladder. As I mentioned, I had that value, but I don't think I actually saved it. So I need to find out that position again. Oops, let me turn that on. There we go. Like so, and then we'll go. Hey. Got it. Just in time. I hate that. Sometimes it'll recenter the cursor. Almost got away from me there. But we got him in time. Alright, so let's look at the shadow on the wall. That's so cool. Yes, I muse that easily. Okay, so let's get him over here. He's not in camera range. We don't care right now. So let's figure out where he should be sitting on the ladder. Pretty much like so. That's about right. Okay. So we got that. So let's go ahead and figure out what that position actually is. Expand this. There. Alright, there's our values. So let's see. So let's put down ladder. Is the cutscene. And that's currently at the blue, so we'll open that one up. Let's see. Pick up ladder. Put down ladder. Oh, I guess. Oh, yeah, it's unified in one scene. I forgot. Okay. So this is blue gems. And we do it right here. So now we go transform position, local position. I don't think he's under anything, but let me double check. Yeah, no, he's his own entity. So we'll just leave it as position. Equals new vector 3 and move this over here so I can see it better. Alright, so values are negative 0.153, negative 0.213, negative 3.783. Good. Vector 3, 0 minus 166.764. Yeah, that's precise. Like so. And I'll close that. I trust that I typed that correctly. Okay, so now when we try this again, he should climb up the ladder. It's going to be a jump cut, but I'm going to do that with a different camera move. So you won't see that he's kind of snapping from one position to the other. Come on. There it goes. There you go. And we're good. Yeah, another thing I had too was weird. I noticed the first day of the convention, I hadn't noticed this before, but like all these little mushrooms and all these chunks of wood, in the editor they look fine, but when we exported the game, they all went pitch black. So it's something about that shader that Steam Deck. No, actually, it wasn't Steam Deck's fault because I ran the PC version on my machine and it went black as well. So it's strange. I mean, it's frustrating when a shader works perfectly in the editor, but once it goes into the build, it goes black. So I had to swap all those out. So that was a simple fix. It was just kind of a curious one. Okay. Skip the cutscene. We don't care. Skip it like pretty much 80% of the people that tried out the demo. They just skip right past the demo. Skip the intro. Yeah, it was just, yeah, it was super simple. All right, so here we go. Let's check this out. There it is. Yeah, that's not a giant jump cut. I'm still gonna cover it with a change of the camera. For a certain bug. Hey man, that's the worst. The worst bugs are the intermittent ones. The ones that, you know, it'll work fine 85% of the time, but then like 15% or worse, 90-10, you know? I mean, if it happens all the time, at least you can kind of track it down. But yeah, the ones that kind of happen, those are the scary ones. All right. So, and then what we're going to do is have him actually stay up there. Get his lightsaber. Yeah, this is, what was this? This was, what, 6-7 years by the time the show went off the air. 7 years before the lightsabers made their debut. So, no. He will have a laser pistol, though. You know, he'll be rocking the pistol, so he'll still be a bit of a badass with the laser pistol to use when necessary to fend off the, at least the Cyclops. You know. Yeah, the giant, towering Cyclops. But, yeah, unfortunately, no. I think just saying lightsaber, I think Disney's going to sue me just for saying that out loud. The Sword of Illumination. How about that? There it is. Someone copyright that real fast before Disney grabs that one too. All right. So I'm definitely going to have to change a couple things there. I'm going to have to change the animation on the camera for sure. Oh, interesting, because his, because I didn't reset it after he finished. That's kind of funky. That's true. That's very good. Yeah. That was more like ape-like, but yeah, there is, that's interesting. I hadn't even thought about that. Let's see if I can even find a good picture of him. Let's see. All right, so where is it? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so there's that one, and then we go, let's see. Yeah, this is a model version, but there you go. Is there a family resemblance? You see it a little bit? I can't zoom in. Yeah. This is like the baby version, you know, before he grows the whole beard and all that kind of stuff. He's got the cute little gigantic baby eye kind of thing, but that's funny. I hadn't even thought about the fact that that's very true, that there's Cyclops in both games. I'd like to say that I gave that much thought to the Triple Troubles game to try and come up with all these various enemies, but it was more of just I want to ape, but I want it to be alien, so remove an eye, then done. And my artist Daniel did a fantastic job of making a very cool looking alien ape. I'm not sure. I think they have in common. Is there a joke in there somewhere? I'm missing it. Painful. All right. Oh, let me see if I reset this. So, is it just? I think it's just zeroed out. So after I finish, and this should be on run. All right, and that takes how long to climb up? So we'll put it here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could just do it down here. Wait for 1 second. Wait for 2 seconds. And then reset all this. And then that should fix his position. Oh, but it depends on where we're located too, doesn't it? Crap. No, actually it zeroes out, so it does not matter. That does not matter. Awesome. So we could just zero this out. And it doesn't matter which gem he's currently at. This will actually work for any one of them. Like that. Alright, let's test that out real quick. And if that works, then I'll go ahead and mess with the red and the greens as well. So, Lucini, might as well talk TV stuff some more. I'm late to the party, but I'm just starting to watch Amazon's Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I'm literally, like 1.5 episodes in. I basically give myself like a half hour at lunch or dinner if the wife's out and I'm eating by myself. So I'm literally at this point 1.5 episodes in, and yeah, so far, I mean, it's, a lot of the reviews were not all that kind. It has a 7.0 on IMDb, but I guess, it's, oh no, and that's fine, because honestly, I was not a big fan of the movie. I like this better. I mean, Donald's fingerprints are all over it, right? I mean, if you ever watched Atlanta, the series, you kind of get a sense of Donald is really gifted at creating dialogue. He wrote a lot of the Atlanta episodes. He created the show, and there's a lot of the banter that's kind of similar in nature, where it's just, even though it's just, two people talking, it's still engaging, and I really appreciate that. The movie. Yeah, I'm saying, right, with Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. Oh, sorry, yeah, you're talking about, yeah, Atlanta for white. It was basically Atlanta for white people? Really? Wow, that's harsh. I mean, for me, I grew up in Atlanta, and no, just kidding. Okay, because I was about to say, I actually, my biggest claim to fame to the black music scene in Atlanta is the fact that I edited a music video for Black Dave. I think I talked about this before. I probably talked about this before, called Go Big Girl, which is used in the soundtrack for Big Mama's House 2, I think. But, yeah, I did mention it before. But, yeah, I thought Donald did a really nice job of kind of cluing into the look and feel of the city there for sure. And I love the fact that Justin Bieber was a black man. I just thought that was okay. Good. So centering it out, the values there. I thought that did fix that, which is good. And there's an artist by the name Dave with a powerful song called Black. There you go. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Okay, I don't have that yet. Good. Now we can add that to green and red. I don't know if you know what? I don't remember that. I'm trying to remember if I had like a subscription because it was FX, right? And then I lost the subscription, and yeah, no, I don't think I got that far. I know it's available somewhere else now. I think I have access to it. I got to go back and figure out where I left off. And jump back in. But yeah, I mean, it was a strange show in the sense they would just kind of like shut down the main storyline and just go off on different tangents sometimes, and I think it worked better sometimes than others. But I mean, it was a kind of a ballsy move to just kind of like totally change it up and kind of go, yeah, we know you want to find out what happens to the main characters, but we're not touching on that today. Let's see. They changed the story for the short story. Okay. So weird. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, the piano in the mansion. I don't think I got to that one. But yeah, I'll do the math and figure out where it's streaming now. Maybe it's on Hulu. All right. You know what? You win. I'll look. That's worth being distracted over for just a second. Sorry for diverging, but Atlanta. Wow, it's 2016. Wow, was it 10 years ago? Scary. Yeah, it's on Hulu. There it is. It is in fact on Hulu. So there you go. I will jump back in. Oh, Disney Plus. Yeah. Well, yeah, and then Disney owns Hulu now, anyways. So, and yeah, I think my wife is paying she has Disney, so I might be able to watch it without the commercials, which would be awesome. It is, isn't it? It's all over the map. Disney's all about we love families and kids, and oh, here's an R-rated movie. Oh, okay, interesting. But yeah, it is sort of like they can't figure out which direction they want to go. They know they have to expand their content, but it is sort of a strange kind of quirk. Let's see. Oh, I didn't put this there, did I? No, I haven't done it yet. Okay, never mind. Put it like that. Put it like that. It'll be in the wrong place, but at least I can figure out where it's supposed to go. What you sending me? Let's see. Yeah, Dangerous Minds. That's one for little kids for sure. And the story of Tammy Faye and The Revenant. Wow. Yeah, that's, and then of course the Bon Jovi documentary, but I will leave that unsaid. Yeah, that is definitely radically different. That's funny. Okay, so let's figure out where I need to move him. Skip. There you go. Fire this up like so. There we go. So let's come over to the red and green, rather, and get ready. So this is pause, yes? Yeah. There we go. Alright, so here he is, still at the blue, so we just need to spin him around and get in the right spot. Oh, interesting. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, no, we have that as well. We don't have the star, but yeah, I mean, it breaks up into the category like National Geographic, Star Wars, Marvel, Pixar, Disney, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, and then of course for us, it's just like, hey, why don't you get Hulu? It's like, no, I already got it on like a $1.99 per month deal, so I'm good. It could be, yeah, that might be right, because yeah, I mean, I was thinking stars with a plural, but that's different. So yeah, you might be right. It might be just a different moniker, a different name there where you are. Yeah, yeah, and I mean, another example of that is Freevee. I've watched a bunch of stuff on Freevee, but yeah, I think as my wife even mentioned, it's kind of like, wait, if Amazon's going to ads, isn't Amazon just Freevee now? And sure enough, like a couple days later, Amazon officially winding down Freevee. It's like, why do we have it? You know, that's no point. It's the same thing now. All right, I think that's a good spot for him. All right, so let me make note of that. This is green. Green. Okay. All right, pick it up. And now red. Do the same thing over here. All right, and he's over here, so wait for him to climb all the way up, like so. There he goes. All right. Let's get centered. Yeah, that's not the red gems, is it? Problem is mainly that these huge companies have a monopoly on these streaming services, just like they did. I agree. And it is funny how when you see a show saying that, leaving our network on this date, and it's like, yeah, it's not going into the ether. It's just moving to one of the other streaming ones. I know it is. You know, the question mark is it one of the ones I currently have a subscription to or not? But it's funny because I'll have such this giant laundry list on my wish list. If I wait long enough, it'll say, hey, not available. But then like a few months later, it just suddenly shows up again. It's like, yeah, you want to watch this? It's like, oh, hey, look who's back. Currently watching Sugar. I'm not familiar with Sugar. Does not ring a bell. What is that? Do I want to look this up? The TV series or the movie? Or is that both movies? Two influencers find themselves on a luxury cruise to the Caribbean, but as they mirage of their online personas start clashing with their real life ambitions. Oh, private investigator. Oh, okay, that's, yeah. Colin Farrell, okay. Oh, right, crap, that's a Apple Plus. I'm pretty close to getting an Apple Plus subscription for another month. So I can watch all the stuff that I need to catch up on. I guess I need to go back and get to Silo. What is it? For All Mankind? What's the other sci-fi that's on there that I need to check out? And yes, I saw season 1, and season 2 has gone through like delay hell, but I know that 2 is on the horizon. I really like Severance. That's my kind of weird. You know, I mean that one really hit me. You know, just like it's out there, but still accessible, you know, and the whole, because it's just so out there, you didn't really know where it was going. I don't know if they can keep that magic going for a second season, you know, just because at that point you kind of get the idea, but it'd be fun to see where it progresses to, and hopefully stays original. But yeah, like Patricia Arquette was just almost unrecognizable in that one for sure. All right, so that's green and that's red. Good. All right, let me drop this stuff in. I'm way behind on those. I think I have access to most, if not all of them. But yeah, the last one I saw was what was the? I guess it wasn't Godzilla per se. It was the King Kong, uh, Loki versus King Kong Island or whatever it was. You know, which kind of still dovetailed into the other Godzilla movies. But yeah, I gotta see what is it, -1? I've heard -1 fantastic things, so I'm waiting for that one to become available. But yeah, the Godzilla movie, I thought it was okay. You know, I mean, it. I didn't go, wow, that was profound. You know, I was like, yeah, it's kind of amusing, but you know, I didn't think it was really strong with the logic throughout the whole movie. But that's me. Uh-oh. Lucchini, you're in trouble, buddy. Killer Tofu's back. Monarch Legacy of Monsters when you get Apple TV. Okay. Good to know. All right, let's jump in here and apply this. So, red. What's up, Killer Tofu? Hey, hey. Oh, he just lost. Now you're 30 points ahead. Uh-oh. That's throwing the gauntlet down right there. All right, so this is red. So let me switch this. My notes. I'll move this over here. There you go. Here's the values I got to type in. Okay. Let's jump in and do this like so. 4.118. Do not need a tab there for no reason. 19. And this would be 1.276. Uh-oh. Tofu's going the wrong direction. Oops. He's working it. Okay, 4.937. Alright, and that is red. So I'm going to close that because I think that's good. Let's get green plugged in, and then that should be cool. 05. 2 and 3 is good. I wonder if I want to change that. Yeah, I think I'll do that consistently. Okay, so 2 and 3. It's not a negative. That is 2.704. 84. 912. All right, red, green, and blue. Now we should have all those guys in place. Take another stab at this. I'm guessing that he was having a bad day. If he's leaving, that's it. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Oh, and then Lucchini just to twist the knife. Ooh, an 80-point difference. Yikes. Okay, so alright, so let's do this. Yep. I'm feeling brave. I'm gonna go full screen because I think I got this all working correctly. Camera's busted, we know that. That's fine. That's not a shock. We'll fix that later. Yep. All we care about is that when it jumps to the second animation, that it is in the right spot. There we go. And he picks it up. Good. All right. So I think what I'll do is actually play with the camera and break it up. So what I need to do is figure out exactly when I come out of that. So let me come into here. Let me check actually animator for cutscene. There we go. Aftermath. And that is Where is ladder put down? Why am I not seeing it? Oh, because I'm in Aftermath, idiot. That's why. Go look in the right place, dummy. Ladder put down. Okay, so yeah, they're all separate, but oh, you know what? I could just look off of my timing in here, can't I? So it's, yeah, 1.1. So it's 66. So 66 frames in. The camera needs to change. Alright. So we'll jump into Maya. Dump the gamepad. Don't need that for a few minutes. Actually, while that loads up, I might just duck out and fill my drink up again. Let's see, where are we at the scoreboard? Killer Tofu, are you closing in that lead now? Or did you fall further behind? Alright, let's find out. Esteban, when is Save the Lusitania coming out? Not anytime soon. Considering I still have to save the Titanic, which isn't going to happen anytime soon. Yeah, unfortunately, the reality is mobile gaming is just virtually impossible to make money off of these days. So it's I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but yeah, I wouldn't hold my breath for that, Esteban. Sorry for the bummer news there. Episode 1. Yeah, episode 1. Cutscenes. Intro cave. And they're in the right spot. So, ladder put down. We'll start with red, green, blue. So we'll start with red. Don't save. Alright. Let that load up. Alright. I'm going to duck out for just a brief moment. Fill my drink back up. Let's go turn these bad boys on. Wait for them to show up. In the meantime, I'd say keep playing with Penny. But I think Killer Tofu has a stranglehold on this. Yes, he does. Alright. Hang tight. I'll be back in just a second. And then I'll do some camera adjustments. Alright? Be right back. Okay. You got blocked for spam?
Are you recording?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Come on now. Where are you gonna go?
I was getting photobombed there by the missus. Okay. Alright, we're back. Let me turn all this crud off. Okay, there we go. That's funny. So if you get a little too rambunctious to throw in the disc too many times, you get blocked for spam. Sorry about that. Let's see. Alright. So there's a camera move. New profile pics, or what's going on? Huh? About what? I'm not sure what that means. Lucchini. New profile pics? Oh, yeah, no, she opened the door because she was, like, letting the dogs in. She didn't realize, yeah. No, it just that she was, like, walking in. She didn't actually come into the shot or anything. But, she apparently forgot that I actually still stream every day. Alright, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and version up. So make this 11, and what we need to do is just make the camera settle. I don't want to be in mid-motion when it like jumps to another camera view. And also think about the fact that he's walking up, so I need something that's kind of friendly to that. So let's... She's like, well, she goes, you aren't streaming, are you? Are you online streaming? No. So I don't know. She forgot. You know, no, only Monday through Fridays. Okay, so let's find a good. What I want to do here. Yeah, I was sorry. I just caught the imaginary word there too. Yeah, yeah. That's true. That's true. We're definitely out of practice, aren't we? That's it. Why is it doing the ping pong? Let's see. Is that actually my camera move I'm using? That seems different in here for some reason. Let me check that real quick. You, or rather we. Yeah, see, now I'm tripping, you know. Now it's like, wait, this is all in my head, right? I'm not actually doing this. This is just, you know, I'm actually locked up in some spaceship somewhere, floating across the universe, and they just inject stuff in my head to make me think that I'm doing something that I'm not. We're all in the Matrix. Alright, animation, cameras, episode 1, cutscenes, intro cave. And this is put down ladder at red gems. Let's see. Yeah, that's not gonna help. That's weird because it does look different, I think. Let me try it this way. Go into cameras. Whoops. Cameras. Cutscene camera. Animation. What did I say? Put down ladder at blue gems. And if we scrub this. Oh, I guess that is pretty accurate. Kills tofu? What? A black German? It is. Yeah. So someone, like, you know, slipped me some bad drugs, and I'm just absolutely tripping. So actually, Killer Tofu never. I never asked you about that. So is that like an offshoot of like Killer Bean? How you came up with the Killer Tofu? Don't know if you, Killer Bean was like a super early success story for like videos, like CG little videos. I mean, it was so long ago. It was a precursor to YouTube. Doug. Oh, that was a Nickelodeon one, right? He had the big old head. He had like thin face and like the giant head with like 5 hairs on top. Wow. Uh-oh, it just got real in here. Fictional band called The Beats. Okay. No. Wait, you liked it or hated it? Nice. Obscure. I got that now. Okay. Alright, so 66 would be, yeah, it'd come up to here. Okay, fair enough. I'm familiar with it. I can picture it. You know, the kind of simplistic line drawing for the characters, but I mean, I never watched an episode. That was a little past my time. So how do I want to handle this? Let's see. You know, actually, I think I have a light here. Let's go to my real time temporal light. That's what I want. There, I can see what I'm doing now. If Germany got the US version. Yeah, it worked at that time, and it just sort of like stuck just for sake that it was just there. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so let's go back to here. Mayonnaise? Wow. Okay. Letter blue gems. Okay, so now I can see this a lot better. Okay, so I do a whip pan there. Oh, wow. Okay, I've introduced some funky stuff in there, so let's... Don't save. Petty Mayonnaise. It took some time coming up with that name, didn't they? You know what? I think I might have introduced something on this one too. So let me go back. Open up 10. Don't save. Because I don't know why I would have it go back like that seesaw kind of move. Yeah, that's okay. So let's go ahead and file. Save as. Overwrite. Yes. Okay. So, and then we're going to end it right about here. So I think what I'll do is try and slow it down so we don't have that fast tilt up. So let's try that. Yeah. So then what we do here is kill all the other stuff. And just take this bad boy. Put him at 66. And smooth that out. Alright, yep. Yeah, so we're cutting out right here, so it's not, Right now it looks weird that the camera freezes, but in reality we jump to the other shot there. So, okay, that's good. I guess I'll leave it be. And it ends at 90 anyways. Save that. And let me lock the camera down. Done. Select it. Send to Unity. Alright. Projects, documents, animation, cameras. Intro cave. Okay. There it is. Camera. Put down ladder at blue gems. There we go. And let me check back because I jump into the climb up will animation later. So let me figure out where that's happening. Let me get to the right one. Intro cave. This is all one, so let's go ladder climb up. Animation. Oh, it's just 2 frames in? Okay. And it goes to 60. Okay, good. So let's come back. Save that. Alright, so let's see, that would be climb up. Alright. So I want to find a camera move that's kind of complementary without looking like it jumps in. So let's go perspective. That ain't it. Weird. Okay. Oh, would I put them in the center just to... Climb up 3. Okay, that's interesting. I centered him, but then I saved it, which I shouldn't have done because I wanted him to be right here. So I guess we can cheat this. Oh, maybe not. Oh, crap. Mocap? No. Oh, maybe I can't do it. Okay. Yeah, my concern though is that it's going to be stepping on the toes the other camera angle. It's going to be too close. Yeah, that's useless. It's just staring at the ground there. Not even sure if that's the correct... maybe that's the blue location? No, this is green goo. Okay, you can tell I haven't actually touched this stuff in a while. Yeah, almost a year ago? Wow, almost to the day. Yeah, I haven't touched this in nearly a year. So I gotta remind myself how I had this set up. Climate bladder. I guess we could try. Oh, I don't want to break the other one. Guess it doesn't matter. So let's just see what this looks like as is. And I still get the lighting on. That's funny. That's blown out. But it's good so I can actually see what's going on. But yeah. Yeah, what the heck. I'll turn it back off. There you go. I guess it doesn't matter because Unity is butchering my lighting anyway. So it doesn't matter how bad it is. Let's give myself all the tools I need. Alright. So here we go. Well, crap. Okay, so the camera's totally in the wrong spot now. That's weird. I thought that doesn't make sense because I thought I had to put the ladder down in the right position. Oh, stop. That's right. Unless I went the wrong one. No, I went up to blue, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, I think I paused it in time. Yeah, look at that. It's totally doing it for the red, not the blue. Ah, crap. Oh, that's because this is red. Oh, man. Attention to detail. That is my strong suit. Poor Unity's kind of going, yeah, dude, it's not me, man. It's you. Yeah. Whoopsies. Okay, so I guess I can let Unity off the hook for that one. Alright. Let's head over to red. Yeah, if I went for the jump cut, I'd actually stay with just the one camera. But, let's see if I like that or not. It's kind of awkward that I have to do it this way. Oh. But I'm going like, wait. Got myself stuck on the rock there. That's funny. Okay. So at that point we're way out. Okay, so we're already past that point. Let me try that one more time. I gotta like coordinate 4 different things there. Turn this on. Come over here. Get ready with my cheat code. Control Shift P. Inventory. There we go. Move to the ladder. I have no idea how to play my own game. And we're good. So. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, you see where the jump cut happens. So he's still centered in frame. So that's all fine and dandy. And this little whiting out stuff, that's the motion blur kicking in, but just on a frozen frame, so it looks nice and trippy. Alright, so if I'm going to pause, you know what, actually, can I do that? Do a screen grab so I have this as a reference. So when I'm trying to do the second camera, I can try and avoid making it exactly the same. Alright, so let's come back here. let's try this. Select camera. Is it locked? It's not locked. Oh, it's doing that funky thing. Alright, so and this may be, yeah, I'm not even sure which one it is. Do I have, no, I don't even have the scene to reference, I don't think. Or do I? Okay, oh, there's a large rock, so that would make that green. Oh, that is the green one. Okay. Crap. Okay. Then I guess I need to modify the green, put the ladder down camera, so I can be consistent. See, this stuff is easy. I don't know why people think it's hard. Alright, so I version them up so I can mess with this and not worry about breaking any of my past stuff. So let's do this. Select camera. And what we're thinking about doing is just doing like a low angle and then tilting up. Everything is easy if you know what you're doing. Well, that means nothing's easy for me. I mean, the exception of maybe like, you know, picking my nose or something like that. Nothing's easy. Same. Alright. And then, so we'll start here. There. And, okay, so let's copy this keyframe like so. Alright, and because he's not in position, I have no idea if this is going to be cool or absolutely crap. I'm going to rotate up and hope that that maybe gets the gems in the shot. I should just import that stuff in so I'd know for sure. Let's see, I could. Let's go import. Let's see. Documents. Like so. Lost in space. 200% true. Let's see. Temp export. So one. No, that's not what I want. Intro cave. Blue gem. Crap. I got the blue gem, but not the green one. Really? Okay, I'll fix that right now. There we go. Alright. Game object. Oops. Export. Cool. Yeah. My programmer's going to jump on that whole transition between characters. No idea how long that's going to take, but hopefully it doesn't take too long, so I can start plugging that in instead. I'd really like to jump on that. Alright. Temp export. And this would be intro cave. Call it ASCII. We only care about the model, and we want it to be world absolute. Export. Done. I love that speed. Alright, now if we F5 this, or maybe not. Well, crap, why is it not showing up? Did I call it something different by accident? Oh, crystal group. Green. Wow, that's completely on the wrong side. So if he's green, then that ladder is in the middle of nowhere. That's... the whole room is rotated. Oh, God. Okay. I did this stuff in the early days, before I had a real solid handle on how stuff should be, and yeah, as we're seeing here, it's kind of royally foobarred. Okay, so then screw it. Let's just grab the ladder and export that as well. I'm pretty close to that point. Let me one sec. My phone is such a pain in the butt sometimes. Thank you. Okay, I'll have to get back to that. Yeah, I'll get back to him in half an hour. That's a detailed message. Okay, so yeah, let's go over to give myself everything. Go over to the green gems and export where the ladder is. There we go. All right. So yeah, I'm using the ancient old version of FBX export that Unity had like a million years ago, and they've upgraded it to a new and improved version, and I hate it like hell. I mean, it's terrible. It's such a pain, and it like does its own thing. So I'm happy to use the old one. So in this case, yeah, it's like FBX exporter, only game object with new materials. It limits. It's like it knocked it down and tries to nerfs it. It nerfs it, and it's just wrong. So this one I like the whole menu. I can tell exactly what I want. ASCII format, model only, no animation, world absolute, a couple other nice little features in there. Export done. Although I shouldn't have actually called it that, but I can rename it because it's not just ladder. It's actually ladder in the right position. So it's not embedded. You have to like go into the package manager to get it. Yeah. Yeah. But I highly recommend if it's still around. Actually, that's a good question. Let's see if it's still around. So it'd be exporter. Let's see. So it's not my assets. I never can tell the difference between Unity registry and the built-ins. I think it's Unity registry. There it is. FBX exporter. So, yep, it's just tucked away there. That is the right one, correct? It's game object. Oh no, that's the new one. Export to FBX. Oh no, did they get rid of the old one? Oh, that would suck. Because I really don't like the new one. I'm gonna have to like pull it from project to project, I think. Built in. Yeah, crap. In project. Yeah, it's totally abandoned the whole export to FBX thing. Note to self. Keep a copy of one of these projects nearby so I can use the exporter that I actually like. I don't know why they yeah, I mean wait, no, I have it backwards? No. Yeah, FBX exporter, only game object. Yeah, for example, I'll just do something just so I can get upset. Ladder, game object, only game object. Yeah, you have 0 settings. Look at that. You have nothing that you can specify. It just kind of goes, yes. Can I go ahead and get the model exported with just the model and not the animation? No. That's not what I need. Can I get it local? No. How is that an improvement? You take a plugin that works perfectly and you crap it up and remove the old one. I think it like take the export to FBX. I think he like sell that on the black market for a few extra bucks. You know, hey, you want a FBX exporter that doesn't suck? Unless some plugin guys paid Unity some money, kind of going, hey, screw up your plugin so we can actually sell ours instead. I can see that happening. Am I biting the hand that feeds me? Probably. Alright, so let's go file, import. So, oh, I do have ladder. Okay, so, yeah, it's that. If I go ladder green gem, there he is. But that's still, oh, no, it is right. Okay. So I didn't have to even do that export. Joke's on me. So there it is. Good. So now at least know where the camera should be. And where it is right now is totally wrong. So let's put it in the right place. So I still don't know where Will's going to be since he's like doing his own thing. I can try and remember how I actually move this. Is it this bad boy? There it is. Is that going to do it? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is an amalgamation of the super old original rig with the new rig sort of embedded on top of it. But if I go high enough up the hierarchy, which is really easy for me to say, then I can move it around. But yeah, this is super ancient old animation here. Alright, I'm going to cheat him down just because. Okay, good. Now I actually have a proper version. And this is just for green, but that's good enough for right now. Once I get a camera move, I can just, in theory, just rotate it around with the master null. Okay, so let's do that. Select camera. And he's totally facing the wrong direction. Should we do it like over shoulder and just let him walk away and just kind of tilt down? That'd be kind of a cool shot. Oh, and then this is the old school one. This is not right anyways. I'm not using letterbox anymore. It's column box, right? The 1:3:3 aspect ratio. We talked about that last time. And let me make sure he's actually 35. He is. 35mm lens, so that's good. Okay. And that's going to be totally wrong. Go delete. Yep, alright. Have some dramatic lookup. Ooh, okay. That may not be as easy as I thought. Really? 35's going that extreme? Okay, this that's not gonna work. Stupid 35mm lens. Wow. Yeah, that's not to mention the fact that he's actually way way underneath it on the green. Screw it. Let's go the other direction then. What do you say? That'd be kind of cool. Let's do some dramatic crane action. What do you think? Dum dum dum. It's eating him. Do it. Why not? Yeah, it'd be kind of cool to have a little depth of field action there as well. That might be kind of cool. So we get like that. Ooh, alright. And then I got some other errant keyframes after that that are totally throwing off my curves. Alright, and I will flatten these guys. I think I'm going to unflatten the starting, so it goes. Yeah, it's not too bad. What do you think? It's kind of a different look. Can even start closer here. And I think I'm gonna revert back and make that ease in the beginning so he doesn't pull away so fast, because Will gets really small there on that camera move. So let's, yeah. And then we're gonna flip back to the gameplay mode anyways, I think. Yeah, we'll switch back to the gameplay mode camera at that point, so that's cool. Although I may have to modify Will, because it's very obvious that he's staring at the wall and not the gem. That is obvious, right? That's not me, right? That's just on the red and the blue, it works much better, but just because of the way the cave curves here, and I'm not going to modify the cave. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. That's just going to break a bunch of stuff. But it's definitely blatantly obvious that he's not looking at it. Just out of curiosity. Let's see if I can cheat this. That's closer. If you cut fast enough, no one will notice. You know what? Killer Tofu, you are so right about that, man. Yeah, I'm fixating on something that's kind of meaningless. That's a totally good point. Let me undo the crap out of this. There we go. Alright, so climb up ladder, and this is green, but we'll just go ahead and leave it as the name here. Save. Cool. Alright, so then let's export this out. File, send to Unity, just the camera. Oh, wait. Yes, I have the camera selected. So, camera, climb ladder, green, gems. Okay. And then we're going to rotate this around with a master null, and so we can do the blue and the red and be good to go, because it's just the camera that we're focusing on. Got that? Yeah. So let's go send to Unity. I love sending Unity and send to Unreal. That's a nice Maya touch. Although I'm sure Blender probably has that too. If not, I'm sure someone wrote a plugin to do that anyways. Okay. So let's go documents. Wrong. Lost in space. Assets. Animation. Cameras. Episode 1. Cutscenes. Intro cave. Oh, seriously? So I accidentally selected Unreal instead of Unity? Hey, yo. You'd think. Selection. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to go to the folder and it's trying to tell me you're already there, dummy. Alright, so camera, so it should be climb. Pick up ladder. Oh, you know what? Because actually climbing wasn't a cutscene up until now, so I'm not gonna find one. So I was installing some software on a machine and was wondering why it was taking so long. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound encouraging. Let's see. Okay, so climb ladder at green gems. So yeah, this is actually a whole new animation that we need to set up as such. This might work, although it may look like crap. We'll have to see how this looks when we jump from one camera to the other at the right time. Alright, so cameras. Let's see, cutscenes. Oh no, Yeah, animation, camera cutscenes, that's correct. Climb ladder at Green Gems. So yeah, these are all for the camera, yes. Oh, no. Good, I'm glad I checked, because I was about to put it in the wrong place. Yeah, that's not a shocking thing for me to throw stuff in the wrong place. Animation, here we go. This is camera, what did I say? Climb ladder. Gems. Like so. Done. Alright. Find a good place to stash it. Oh, what the heck? Down here. That's a mouthful. Okay. So, green gems. So, here we should just have to do this. Just tell the camera the new animation. And it should automatically just kind of work. Climb ladder. Hey, I actually spelled it correctly. It's 1 point for me. Alright, so we'll go over to the green gems and we'll see if this does anything correctly. And even if it does, then we have to see, does it look okay, or is the camera just jumping like crazy? I'll let you guys decide. Oh, oops, not yet. Right. There we go. Now we can go full screen. I'll leave the lights cranked so it just makes it easier to see. Here we go. We're cutting out too fast. So he hasn't stood up yet. But actually doesn't look terrible. I thought it might look worse, but okay. So let's push that to 1.5. So he has a chance to stand up. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, no. Yeah, I think we're okay. Oh, let me skip. Turn on the magic button. There we go. What do you think? We hang on it too long, but I think that actually kind of plays well. What do you guys think? I'll do it again. Yeah, I mean, I can't do it as one camera move. Yeah, you like that? Cool, thanks. Because I'm cutting between two animations, and it jerks between, I mean, his animation pops, so I have to do a camera move, but that's actually not terrible. There you go. Sweet. And I could like rock the focus or whatever I want to there if I want. It might be kind of cool. Starts on him, and then when the gem comes into frame, it focuses on him. One last time. Yeah, alright. So one thing I do want to fix is how long it holds on him. So in this case, we got to knock this out. So wait for 1 second. What is the play one shot put down sound? That should be coming sooner. Okay, I'm gonna just knock that out. I'll figure that out. I think the put down sound is when he hits the ladder against the ground, but that's in the wrong spot. That should actually come up in here somewhere. Alright, figured that out. And so we'll just knock this one out. take 1 second off and see if that fixes it. Yeah, exactly. And it makes sense because before he like put the ladder down, backed away from it, and so now the climb up is just an action that's happening faster. We shall skip. So I just knocked out 1 second. We'll see if that's enough or if we need to trim even more. There it is. So yeah, obviously the difference is that we need to set a new player mode, which will be on ladder. But as I talk about, the cool thing about this is the whole pick up the ladder, because so many people get so annoyed when they like go walk around the cave and they look in their inventory and they realize they left the ladder behind, have to go walk back and pick it up, you know. And the whole reason for this originally, and this does make sense, the reason this is an issue is because the climbing up the ladder was not original part of the game. I mean, if you go back and look at some of the videos from a million years ago, the only way you could interact with the green gems was when you're down here, you know. And all these people, so I mean, like this, you can do it. There you go. And he just automatically kind of climbs up on the ladder for you, you know, which I thought was nice and elegant and simple. But people, the players totally disagreed. They try and walk up the ladder and they would get frustrated. So I added that, but now it becomes this redundant, let me put the ladder down, let me climb it, you know, nah. So instead, having this all as one, I think, and it's skippable anyways. Yeah, I mean, it's very fast. I mean, I could maybe even let it go a little bit longer. Just so it, no, you know what? I'm going to overthink that. So I'm just going to leave it like it is. All right. So that's good. I don't know if I can actually implement that for the red and the blue fast, but let's see. You could try it. No, because I got to modify the camera. I got to reanimate the camera and reposition it. So I don't think I'm going to pull that off in time. I may get started, or I could just socialize for the last few minutes here. Or maybe not. Wait, maybe I could just do a rotate. So if, yeah, you know what? But, oh, this is just the climb up the ladder. So let me do a second Maya scene. And do a global translate. Huh. Alright, so if we go climb up ladder, and this is green gems. Alright, and now we'll say red gems. Alright, so this bad boy, okay, and if I can import the red gems, really? I have green but not red. Tip export. Oh, cave? No. So how did I find green before? Blue, okay, blue gem. That's the singular. Crystal group green gems. So I did export. Oh no, that's the one I did before. So ladder. No, it was the ladder I was looking for. I guess that's what I was thinking of. Okay. So I do need to export red and blue. So let's do that real quick. Do blue since he's right here. Blue, all going in the right place, all the right values, because I can actually set the values with this plugin, unlike the new one. Sorry, being a dead horse. So that's blue, and then red. Export. There we go. Blue. Uh-oh. That didn't go well. Because of the naming convention? Green. Where's blue? Oh, okay. No, it's fine. Okay. So this will be blue. And there you go. And we'll delete that and we'll go import red. And he's over there, right where the ladder is. So it makes that easier for us. I think that's the right spot. There you go. So I don't think if I rotate the... yeah, that's not going to help. Yeah, that's not beneficial either. Bingo! I think that's... yeah, we're good. Okay, cool. So I just need them to be like close anyways, because this is just reference. I'm not exporting Will out of here. I've already got him exported. Alright. I just want to make sure framing wise he's about right. Yeah, he is not right now. Let me get him in place. I think that's close enough. Okay, so that's good. So now if we just take our camera and if we, let's see, create a locator. Yeah, there's one complication with doing it this way. This is red. Is the fact that, yeah, if you attach an object to a locator like this and rotate it, it'll only do it for that current frame. So I have a simple stupid trick, and it does work. There's probably some automated way to do this, but what I do is I'm going to rotate this, but I'm not going to do it on a frame where the camera's animated. So like here, I have keyframes on 0 and 60. So this is my stupid trick, and it works. It's kind of stupid I have to do this, but there you go. So we're going to move them in place like so. Okay, let's use this one. I think that's just about the same. It doesn't have to be precise. Alright, so I'm good with that. Oh crap, wait. Put it at 1. There. So here's my trick. So now, if I would have done it on the keyframe, it would break like crazy. But, oh. What I do is I keyframe this one, take it out of there, so now it's staying alone. Because I can't have, if I have that locator on top as a parent, and I bring it over to Unity, Unity won't know what to do with it. That locator throws it off. So, but now, if I did this right, yeah, bingo. So here's the little hack I do. So at this point, this is where it needs to be. But if I would have done it on either frame 0 or 60, it would have butchered it, and I don't know where to take it. But see here, all I have to do is this. Just basically line it up like so. That one's already lined up. That one's good. Yeah, same thing here. So that's my little animator hack on how to globally move an object that has keyframes and be able to quickly snap it back into the right place. Like so, and then if we just take frame 1 and delete it because it served its purpose. Okay, so we're close. It did shift on me, but that's fine. I mean, you see how much it got us like right in the same spot. So now just a little touch up. Yeah. Come back a little bit. That's a lot better than if I would have just done it at frame 0. Then it would have been completely off, and it would have been almost like pointless to doing it that way. Yeah, it seems like the offset right from the beginning is a little wrong, but that's fine. Yeah. There you go. So, that's red. So the Unity, not Unreal. And this is, let's do it by date. Climb ladder at red gems. All right. Back to Unity. All right, so I'm not going to do the blue on the stream since we're pretty much over a little bit, but just plug in the red and see if I got this correct or not. Red gems. Oh, wait, it's camera. What did I say? Climb ladder. Yeah, he's like, oh, wait, we're out of time? I better get a couple more tosses in. And this, what did I say this was? Red gems. There you go. Oh, you're closing the gap. That's good. Climb ladder at red gems. Yeah, Lucchini may have actually signed off for the night. So, oh no, Lucchini's still there. Uh-oh. I didn't know if Lucchini had, if you had headed to bed, since I know how late it is for you. All right. Fair enough. It's always a late night for you at this time, I know. All right, red, so let me make sure I got the timing right. 0.5. All right. All right, fingers crossed. Let's see if this behaves correctly. And that's totally wrong. Wow, what happened there? All right, I'm gonna go back to focus because it looked like it's just playing absolutely. Oh, I know why. It helps when you actually feed it the animation. I didn't even give it a chance to play. Yeah, and oh, I need to fix the red, don't I? So the first half of the camera move is wrong right now for the red gems. So I'll fix that after the fact. So there's gonna be a bit of a weird jump there. Nope, around the rock. That's what I'm talking about. Actually, that's not terrible. But the framing at the end, I still need to tweak that a little bit. His head is almost out of frame. So I need to get a little higher, I think, and angle it down a little bit better. But yeah, a bit of a jump cut because we're going in and coming back. So I'll tweak that camera. I'll tweak both cameras. But pretty much got it in place, which is good. So that, at least it works. I know I have the system. I just need to tweak the values there for red, and I'll dial it up for blue as well. But there you go. squeeze it in right before the end. There. So, yeah, I'm going to drop off, go talk to my programmer, talk about the whole idea of switching characters. Looks good. Thank you, Killed Tofu. Yeah. It's a little more love, but considering I was trying to avoid having to redo that whole sequence. But yeah, thanks, guys. Of course, Killer Tofu and Lucini, as well as Esteban. Sorry once again for Lusitania not coming out. Titanic is a long ways away. Lusitania, I don't even know what I would do with that. Anyways, but everyone that's hanging out to say, just watch the stream. I greatly appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I do this Monday through Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. Pacific time. And happy to have you here. And I think it's about time for the Panty cameo. Now, as I mentioned, she's a little gimpy, so I don't think that'll slow her down, though. Do you? Let's see. That's if she's even outside that door. Maybe she's forgotten. Let's find out. Uh-oh. Penny? Yeah. Oh. Oh! No, jeez. I lost out to food. See, I think we just demonstrated how much her love reaches for me. It reaches up to the point unless there is food involved. There's food involved downstairs, then I've lost her. One more time? All right. Yeah. Okay. I know where I am in the pecking order for sure. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for hanging out. Really enjoy the company. And look forward to hopefully seeing you guys tomorrow. All right? Until then, as always, adios.